So this one's about Richard. This is a this is a simple video that I've done before. Um, I like doing multiple videos on. Well, I like doing videos on these people, and I like to make sure that I cover all the bases. So this is a young man goes to the disco and never returns. So I did a previous video on this guy, and hopefully between what I did and what I'm going to do now, there's going to be some new information, some good information. It's going to be interesting. All right, so this is Richard. I'm not sure what his real name is. I may have made a synonym. I may have made a fake name for him, but we're going to go with Richard. And Richard left a discotheque. So it when I looked at him last time, he went to the discotheque. He had a friend. So Richard had a friend. He might have had several friends. I just know that the friend felt feminine. Um, doesn't mean it's a girl. It just felt like he was a little bit less masculine. He wasn't a big Herkin guy. He could have been a big Herkin guy, but he felt like a feminine person. So I don't know. There's some there's some excitement at the disco. On their way out, they had uh, they had some word, or they exchanged something with the uh, somebody in there in the discotheque. So there was words spoken, and they made it to the parking lot. That much I know. So they made it out of the discotheque. Now the question is where did he wind up at? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something completely new and different. Damn. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Little Shop of Horrors, but if if one day you see me sprawled in my chair with this vine wrapped around me, come save me. Come save me. Okay. So we want to locate Richard. We want Richard. And the question is, Richard's here. Okay, so Richard is physically at this location. This is his current location. What is Richard's status? What is his condition? What's the environment like? What does this smell like? Feel like? It's organic. Organic. Wet. Which is because, the organic smell is definitely not from Richard. Because this is, I don't even know how old this is. This is way past any organic smell from this guy. But it smells organic. So we have, there's, I mean, it's a heavy organic smell. I wonder if it's a septic. Okay, so it's a heavy organic smell. Hydrogen sulfide. Environment. What's it feel like? Condition. So the air is dry, but the environment he is at is damp. What does it feel like? Feels like mud, or um, yeah. I can't say pudding. Well, let's say pudding. What the hell? Okay, so feels like mud. Smells organic. It's damp. It's dry. I mean, is this a septic pit? Is this a septic tank? Is this a septic? Uh, the last time I looked, um, it felt like a commercial area. It felt like a area that had commercial buildings or buildings that were for industry. Oh, but is this is Richard in a septic tank, or is he in a leach field? Is he in a tank in the ground? Is he in a tank on a commercial site where you have big tanks and they just constantly swirl? He would have been pushed out of the system a long time ago. I don't know where he would have been taken, but so the question is okay. So let's say Richard's here, um, and he's in damp, organic, wet mud that kind of feels like pudding. Conditions are dry, so the air conditions are dry. I mean, literally, my nose is crinkling. Uh, but that area is damp or organic with an organic smell, a little hydrogen sulfide. Oh, so if he's in city at a discotheque and he leaves the parking lot, and for whatever reason he winds up somewhere at a house or a building that has these conditions, um, you could say a sewage line, you can say a drain line. A drain line would work because maybe he got swept into a drain line or pushed into a drain line. A drain creek would give you that hydrogen sulfide smell because of the rotting vegetation. Um, so let's take a look at where his location is. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to fill this in. So what I've got right off the bat is this. I don't know what this is. Is this vegetation? Is this a marshy area? Is this vegetation? Is this roiling gas? Um, uh, let's see what we got for ideograms. Ideogram. Got animals, people. We got a hill. We got a structure. Got a crick or creek. Got excuse me, animals. So that didn't tell me much. I mean, it's got vegetation, it's got a creek, it's got animals, it's got people, it's got a building. Where's the building? Where's the structure? So I've got this, and it feels like it's contained. And it feels like it's a man-made. So, all right. So here we have a road or a path that would be north running east-west. So, okay. So we have a path. We have this thing. I think we have a building over here. The building's not square with the path or the road, whatever this is. So rounded top. Looks like a garage. It looks like the I don't know what it's a particular type of structure. So it has ribs. So it's ribbed. So this structure is metallic. It's ribbed. It's got like almost like a concrete footing. What is this? A farm? See, I can't tell if this is a lagoon or a pit. And the other question is this like for manure? Is this like is this a septic? So it's either a farm or a septic plant or a commercial or gravel pit where they have a large body of water. But it feels like a lagoon or a pit. So is this just the main road? There's a fence. So there's a fence here. All right. So um, I'll have to check where this discotheque is. I'll have to find out where that's at. I'll have to look to see if this is near farmland. Because I mean, this almost feels like a cattle or a pig lagoon, where all the poop goes into it, and then they take and make it into a slurry and then pump it out in the fields. Very common in some of the bigger farms. And you would never know that there's anything in that pit. They're awful. But there's a fence here that separates, and it's isolated. Wow, that's a lot of information. All right, I'm gonna bag and tag this one. I think I got much more information than I did the previous one I just did, so I'm pretty happy with myself. Um, if you guys have any comments about any of these that I do, feel free to let me know. If you guys have any, if you have any comments or you want to add something to this, I'm all for it. So you can always join me online too and actually be part of this. So, all right. Well, you all have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Let me make sure the video is done.